Summer travel season is in full swing, and we haven't even hit the July 4th holiday yet, and already it is shaping up to be busier than ever. The Muhammad Ali International Airport, though, taking a lot of steps there to help make sure that your takeoff and arrival is just a little bit smoother. Joining me is Executive Director of the airport, Dan Mann, to kind of talk us through this crazy season, and thanks for being here to kind of give us an update.
Yeah, glad to be here.
What a season so far. I bet you're like, what? And it's not July 4th yet, and you're already seeing, what, some record numbers?
It really started with spring break this year. Yeah. We had the busiest spring break ever, not even close. Kentucky Derby time frame, we set records, and this summer we're up 15% over our record-setting year in 2019. So double-digit increases. In fact, we just got the data that we were the fastest growing airport in the nation. These last 2 quarters. So it's been really busy at Louisville.
And I know that over the last couple of years, especially since COVID, you kind of took advantage of that downtime to initiate a lot of upgrades. You look back now and think, I'm so happy that we started that then. So we're ready for this now?
Yes, it would have been very difficult. So, during the pandemic, not a lot of people flying. We thought it was a great time to start this construction, this SDF Next, this $500 million investment. So we made a lot of progress. If we were starting that now with the loads of traffic, it would be very difficult to function.
Well, we're looking, this is the downstairs area around the baggage claim. This has been kind of your next level of priority that you'll see a lot of construction around here. How's that coming along?
It's going great. We're breaking that up. We're doing the east side first, and then we'll move to the west side. It's about a $40 million worth of expansion. All new baggage belts. It's reconfigured. It'll redo the rental car ticket counters. It's going to be amazing when it's done, but there's a lot of function to this too. It improves security, functionality of the baggage claim. So it's going to look great and amazing, but there's just a lot more to it than that. So,
does anything change about the entrance to the airport, like on the approach? Are we going to see some things there?
This next phase of SDF Next does not change, but you can see the canopy here.
Pretty.
Again, we want to make this the proud gateway, so when people come to Louisville, they say, "Wow, this is amazing!" And so all these investments are for that. Is improve the efficiency and the quality of it, but it's going to look really amazing when it's done.
Yeah, there's something about when you go to visit an airport and it feels like, and maybe you've never been to that city before, and when you arrive there, right, like, don't you get this feeling of, oh, this is what Louisville, Kentucky is? You want it to feel like that.
It is so much fun when you're up at the airport and people, first time arriving, they say, wow, this is amazing. And I always sometimes wonder what their expectations were, but when we're defining their expectations in a positive way, it's nice.
Right, it is. And you've had so many travelers, those TSA pre-check lines, or the TSA lines, the regular lines have been really long, and you've zeroed in on that and honed that down to figure out, all right, what can we do to make sure that goes smoother, because you've had unprecedented travelers.
Right. This is the busiest we've ever been by a long shot. And so if you're flying out in the morning, 5 to 7 time frame, you really need to get there early. I think the expectation was, oh, it's Louisville, I can show up and get right through.
Still, people think that. You're right.
Yeah,
they do.
And we're really trying to get that word out. If you're flying out in that morning, that busy 2-hour rush, you have to be there 2 hours early. The other part, if you get pre-check, that line is moving great. We're adding a 6th lane, so we have 5 lanes right now. That's our bottleneck. We're going to be adding a 6th lane. That'll be operational August 1st, so we'll be able to push more people through. And then we're going to be building a whole new checkpoint over the next 2 years.
For people that may not be familiar with TSA pre-check, it's the line that you see where there's nobody in it. When you arrive and you're mad that you're not in that line, and you want to get in that line because you see people it's like the fast lane on the expressway. How do I get in the fast lane, by the way? How do you get that?
You have the big flag that says pre-check,
I'm so mad.
And you've got the queue, and it's like, oh, this is just one straight line right to the checkpoint. It is amazing. You get online, TSA website, you fill out an application, you do an interview, and fairly quickly you can get the TSA pre-check. It's $78. It's the best investment. Even if you only fly once or twice a year, it is an amazing investment. It works here, it works at every airport. So if you're flying here to Denver and when you're coming back home, it's just a very convenient, efficient way of doing things.
Yeah, that's a good price. Like, if you fly once a year, that's worth it.
It's worth it, and it's lasts for 5 years. So it's
great. I don't have to go back every year to get something
You do not have to go back every year.
Oh, that's amazing. Love the ideas that you have, like the tips for making sure that you do all the pre-check at home before you go to the airport to make your arrival a little bit smoother. And also, you guys are doing your part, though, too. Just your parking situation is so much smoother that you can figure out, where do I not even need to waste my time and go to another area.
Yeah, the parking lots are full, so we have temporary signs out, so you don't have to go in, drive around. The lights in parking garage, the red lights, green lights, so you'll know if there's a spot on the floor. We have the shuttle lot is open now because parking is constrained, so it's really discounted. So if you want a cheaper way to go, take the shuttle lot. It's only 5 minutes from the terminal.
Yeah.
That's very convenient. So we're trying to work everything that we can to make it a smooth, busy summer season.
Any new announcements coming up about more you're already smiling. I love hearing first about the new nonstops. I just do. Because, I mean, I hear those and, I mean, they do. It just makes it makes your travel experience so much easier. And you guys have expanded it so much.
We, in 2018, I think we had 22 or 23 nonstops. We have 37 nonstops now. 3 flights a day to Boston on American and Delta. That Boston route is doing amazing. Raleigh-Durham, which was a large
Thank you for that. I have family there, so I'm excited to take advantage of that.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular route, all the Florida routes. We're still working on, we got the San Francisco route now. We're still working on Seattle. Toronto would be a great addition, but I don't have anything I can announce today.
Okay, fine, deal.
I'll come back.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll have to have you back or head back out there. But enjoy your summer season, and thank you it's busy, and so you took time to come here to update us, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so if you want any information about pre-check, about what you need to do to check off those lists to make your flight experience